evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. Let me know if you are hearing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to another episode of Extra Class, episode number 130. Phew! You know what I mean? Peace. Big up on yourself. Thanks so much for being so patient and understanding. As I would have been communicating in the chat that a little thing was happening inside the studio. Overhead light and thing. Them not up and running it still, but the general come install it still. I kind of my fault because him did forward earlier, but me they kind of give a wrong measurement. You understand? And him did have a circle and cut out and circle clean back. You understand what I mean? I say, peace, big up on yourself. Appreciate the patience. You know what thing go. You understand me there? Where they are going, where they are going fight it. Big up to the people that were checking from early. I will reason in the comment section, in the chat. I build a vibes. You understand? I live up the life. You know what I mean? Peace, big up on yourself. You know what this is? Another episode where teach come to talk about some things we affect Jam Down, Jam Rock, Jamaica Land We Love, Land of Food and Water, Bob Marley, you seeing about Vice Cartel, Buju Banton and some more people like Chop City, yo, Terradan, where you deal with youth, Frosty, Delroy Stewart, Ellie London, Wayne, Craig Creation, Sky Team Productions, Millicent Thomas McDermott, Damian White, 1010, Manners and Respecting a Family, Ingrid Theatre, The Royal General, Sean Bailey TV, Sophia Kobe. You understand me? I said Trevor Barrett, Jaya 1604, Anointed and Blessed, Sanja G. Who else in the building? Miss Ellie London, Ellie Guan, Miss Sophia Kobe, how are you? Lawless, the man who leave the girls braless. You know what I mean? Who else in the building? Miss Kanaika Chisholm, Daniel Scarlett. Who else? Juggernaut MJ, Latisha Cunningham. Latisha, if you're still here, condolences, Empress. I would have learned earlier in the chat that you would have lost your uncle. My condolences. Hope you and the family will be able to find some strength in this difficult time. James Bond, Agent 007, when I deal with you, Uncle Wayne. Man, I respect, you know. You understand? Peyton Place, Andre Edwards, big up on yourself, you know. May I say Dante Dan. May I say Miss Lorna Sayers, good evening, mother. How are you? It's good to see you. Miss Althea William Samuels, how are you, mommy? Omar Gotchi, Dervan Gotchi. Yo, Omar and Dervan, brother. Let me know. Candy Diamond, Shandy Dandy, Shandy Wagwan, Aliana Rodin. That's such a lovely name, Aliana. Cindy, Joshua, big up on yourself and it's a piece. We now do the shout out thing all day, because you know we can't run later and we have a lot of food on the plate for you. You understand what I say? Information for disseminate. You know what I mean? Ready, you know. Ready. You understand? O'Neil God. O'Neil tell me say I come from work about 2 hours ago, you know. O'Neil, I could have a work, sir. Big up yourself, brother. You understand? Miss June Gerald. Mix some music. Manners and Respecting a Family. You know what thing go, you know. So peeps, like we got get that thing now. Kishan Powell. Manners. Blessings. Nadine Kerr. Go on. You see me? So I'm going to get this one up and running here, so. Get this up and running here, so. You understand me? I say, so piece, a portion of things are going a lot. Yeah. You understand me? I say, it's dirty kind of tough. You know what I mean? You know, one of the big thing is, big up yourself, you know, who this man talk to again? Zane, make some music. Manners. Oh, it's a long distance family, brother. Hold on there. I look at mosquito in the studio, you know, the mosquito thing, you know, really get along like. You understand? You see me? Plus my heart. Three door to the open up, look at that. Miss Arlene Walker, walk one. So you know the dengue situation is currently rife across the country. It is not just confined in St. Catherine as most people when them think about mosquito-borne diseases, a Portmore readily come to their mind. You understand what I say? Zane? Father Mike Lewis, big up yourself, you know, Jonah Lewis, Manners. I wonder if Mike and Jonah, brother, I don't know. Big up on yourself. You see me? So we're seeing a situation now where a number of persons would have lost their lives in relation to symptoms related to the dengue fever epidemic outbreak. Just Crime TV. No Crime TV. Strictly honey, no sugar and lime TV. Where I deal with you turn on the gun, Miss Julian Gillis. Big up to the people that we are checking. You know what thing go. Zane? Alright, Kishan Paul, blessing. So over 500 dengue notifications in St. Catherine alone for January already. And January just done yesterday. Zane's a senior medical officer for St. Catherine, Dr. Prosper Chen. What a first name. has revealed that the parish recorded more than 520 notifications chrome out for dengue in the month of January alone. Beware, we are the family. Ansel Williams, blessings. Picala son, all the people that we are checking, big up on yourself. The most for any single parish across the country. Peeps, 520 suspected, confirmed, presumed cases of dengue fever in St. Catherine alone for just January. You understand? As the Royal General just said, dirty dengue. Zane? Yeah, man. Peace, Stuart. Big up yourself. Johnny boy, where are you with? Boy, I'm humiliating a Johnny. Father Alex Stewart, where are you going? Teach, look. My sister, Miss, forgive me, Peace. Miss Peace Stewart, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I really and truly appreciate your support. And thanks to Alex Stewart for recommending her sister to the channel. My understanding is that she's an educator like myself. She's a teacher at Central High School in Maypen, Clarendon. So, Miss Powell, you may go want you do, you know, may go want you recommend every teacher like over Central there. Say, teach them at the central spot for news, views, reviews. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Empress. Welcome, peeps. Welcome, Miss Peace Stewart officially for me. You know what thing go. You understand? Sir, thanks to the intermission, the peeps. You know it. So, Chen made the revelation yesterday. Zane, as she addressed stakeholders meeting called by Portmore Mayor Leon Thomas to outline the steps being taken and the challenges being faced by the Portmore Municipal Corporation in tackling the ongoing national dengue problem. See? And thing. The meeting, which was well attended, had several school principals, presidents of Citizens Association, and blah blah blah. You know what thing? The long and short of the story is that the chief medical officer for St. Catherine said that there were 520 notifications in January. Zane referred to suspected, presumed, and confirmed cases, as I said earlier. And she said some communities have been more significantly affected than others. So the notification are that it is predominantly in Waterford, Brayton, especially Phase 7, Portsmouth, Greater Portmore, Gregory Park, and Christian Penn. Zane? And that's a way still, because when I check it out, them boy, I don't know, I think it's a way. They said that they are doing stuff to try and contain the spread and to try and reduce the population for the Aedes aegypti mosquito and thing. So, boy, I don't know, I think it's a way still. 520 for January alone. And then I'm sure that persons would have probably been presenting with symptoms, but then probably I say, yo, you know, say a flu may have a cold and them things there, and some people not go seek treatment for. So it probably could be far more than 520. Zane peeps, just be careful there. You know, say we have to take responsibility for our health. First and foremost, we can't sit down and wait for the government to do everything for we. You understand? So we need for ensure say we eliminate all possible mosquito breeding sites in and around our homes. I feel like one mosquito fly around my foot right now. I dengue something, you know. You understand what I say? So we have to be careful, we have to be cognizant, we have to be vigilant. You know what I mean? Because that thing is a serious thing. I am also learning that they have discovered 4 strains of the dengue virus in Jamaica. So you have different strains, and each strain is more problematic than the one below. You understand what I say? Copper Dan, what you did, family? Big up yourself and your youth. Good evening, Miss Janelle Turner. How are you, little one? That's funny. Big up yourself, Empress. Really and truly appreciate the support. Zane, so peeps, especially the people who are residing in the areas aforementioned, as in Waterford, Portsmouth, Greater Portmore, Gregory Park, Christian Garden, the whole of them places, Brayton, especially Phase 7, Zane, you have to make sure say, yo, them all tire and them all bucket and them all jump, they want to get rid of them. You understand? Eliminate all standing water, Zane, and thing, and show some island and some canal and them something there. Because we have to take responsibility for the fight. You understand? Because whether we are complaining that the government are doing enough or not doing enough, it don't really matter at this point in time. Because none of them are dead or we are dead. You understand what I say? So we have to take some precautions. We have to take the initiative and we have to try and fight the outbreak as best as is possible. Sorry, guys. See? King Irie, Manners and Respect, Natural Reese, Tasha Smith. See? All of the people who want to check in, big up on yourself, you know, we appreciate the support like that. You understand what I say? You know, people, we normally lead off with some good news story. You understand? But, you know, with the dengue thing, every week for the past month or so, we lead with dengue because it's a national epidemic. You understand what I say? And some persons are not as informed as they should be. Some people are not taking it as seriously as they should. So you know it go. $8 million ganja bust in St. Elizabeth. Suspect taken into custody. Father Greens, where are they with? Just a touchdown. I see a word in the family. Candy Diamond. What's up, Empress? See him? Diamond, in a me diamond socks and me wallaby clocks. I could have want to juggernaut MJ. Like, is what happened to you, miss? Zane, so a team of officers assigned to the Narcotics Police Division in St. Elizabeth seized approximately 2,000 pounds of compressed ganja during an operation on the All Main Road in Barbary Hall District in the parish on Monday of this week. Yeah? So a man was taken into custody in relation to the seizure. So reports are that about 7 p.m. the police team, it passed my bedtime and on people, so you know me, I say some things tonight, right? Me probably asleep. At work, tuning in briefly. Okay, Miss Cora Sherry, really and truly appreciate the support and the Empress. You understand? Big up yourself. You see me? Yeah, man. I just remember something I laugh at the piece, so tell you what. So the police team was in the area when the driver of a Toyota Coaster bus was signaled to stop. Zane? $8 million Jamaican dollar me a pray. A 2,000 pound of ganja, man. I couldn't $8 million US, man. Not that means a ganja dealer still, but me report enough on ganja seizure if you know say $8 million Jamaican. Because I don't want people come say, yo, teacher, you know say $8 million Jamaican. Man, what you do, you know you. You understand what I say? The driver, who was the sole occupant of the bus at the time, complied with the directives. Yeah? The bus was searched and 38 knitted bags containing rectangular parcels with what appeared to be compressed ganja were found inside the vehicle. The illicit drug has an estimated street value of $8 million, and the identity of the driver has not yet been released pending further investigation. So well done again to the Narcotics Police Division. Them youths in another division, they always are work. You understand? Always have successes, just like Sita. Big up on yourself. Shantani Enlighten. How are you, Empress? Oh, go on. Laugh. Zane, watch me now, peeps. You know, say, back in the days, you different do not nobody in a churchyard, like. You understand me? I say, you just, church was just a sacred place. You understand? It was supposed to be the sanctuary of some supreme being, and you have reverence for the church thing. You understand? You don't even want to look on your church sister too hard in your church because you're afraid lightning and thunder lick your light. You understand? Miss Sophia Edwards, how are you? Zane and thing. So you know, we're seeing over the past decade or so, from when I was a boy like until now, we're seeing a situation where many churches would have been broken into and pillaged, other word, I mean robbed and raided and them something they raped too. Because this really rape them and rape the church like. You understand what I say? And thing. So, large sum of money stolen from church in brazen Sunday morning robbery. Boy. Police have disclosed that a large sum of money was taken from the Power of Faith International in Portmore, St. Catherine during a break-in at the church last Sunday morning. However, investigators have not disclosed any major leads in the early morning robbery at the House of God, founded by Bishop Dr. Delford Davis. Saying, Debbie, Wagwan Princess Finnar, the man with the girls them say a star. Big up yourself in a youth. Saying, the Waterford police are investigating the incident, and they disclosed that a large, undetermined sum of money was taken from the offices. They are still investigating. Saying, that's where the police them must say. So 4 gunmen reportedly entered the compound of the church. That is report from the police. So I guess them probably have CCTV footage. Zane, or the guard tell them. So 4 gunmen reportedly entered the compound of the church, then tied up and gagged the security guard. The men then cut the grill, removed the glass door, disengaged the security alarm, and left with an undetermined sum of money. It's like it's an Italian job. So Bishop Davis, who started the church in the 1980s after healing to God's call to leave New York, where he had been living with his wife and the first of his 3 children, and relocate to St. Catherine to preach. So the 5,000 plus member church is seated in the center of the municipality, busy commercial district, and is surrounded by a number of malls, entertainment complexes, restaurants, and supermarkets. Mel so blessed. I am blessed. You understand? See? So, boy, I mean, I know peeps. You understand? Somebody whisper in my ears and say, thief and thief, God smile. And I miss it so. I just make you know, say, somebody tell me so. Because, you understand? But, man, them can't really go in a church, go rob a church like that still. Because you have many churches where help many needy persons who are struggling to get by. You understand what I say? So the man them understand, say, you are going to even if you're not really too business Christianity thing like. You understand what I say? Mel so blessed, I just came out of the shower. But listening, could have why Mel put all the image in my head right now. Boy, I tell you do Mel. You understand? Stay so blessed, Mel. Big up yourself. Shan W. What go on, Empress? What a go on? Hope you're alright, you know. Leon Nelson said the first time I circle the ends and out. Big up yourself, you know, Father Leon Nelson. You know, we appreciate the support like that, you know. You know what I mean? Manners and respect. You see me? So, set away still. There are many times man just go in a church, go thief out all our music equipment like then go and build sound. You understand me? I say, Miss Jen Sawyer, Owen Price, manners and respect in the family. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Auntie. Former TAJ bank employees. That's Tax Administration of Jamaica. Employees pleaded guilty to fraud. So the Revenue Protection Division of the Ministry of Finance and the Public Services was successful in 2 matters in the corporate area parish court on Wednesday. So in the first case, Stephen Ming, an employee of the Tax Administration Jamaica, who was before the court and charged of fraudulent conversion and embezzlement. You understand what I said? Tasha no nonsense. Or go on Empress. Craigis G. Big up yourself in the family. You know what I mean? Pleaded guilty to 1 count of embezzlement. The charges stem from allegations that in 2016, you see, Ming collected sums of money from taxpayers in respect of property tax on behalf of the TAJ and used these sums for his own benefit. You understand? So you work hard for your money and can't go pay a tax and this man take it, go and floss and das. You understand what I say? The sum of $215,000 was paid by Ming to the courts as restitution. He was sentenced to 1 year's probation. See? Tamilina really do nothing in a yard ball game. What Tamili and him lawyer do, them are sue the government for loss of earnings. But we soon talk about that. That's a dung in a dance. A early jugglings, you know what I mean? Make your dance kind of full up like. You understand? You see me? Promoter and him friend them want laugh. How them laugh? Cha la 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 la. So watch out now, peeps. The second case saw former bank employee O'Shea Montague, who was arrested by officers from the Revenue Protection Division in February of last year, 2018, and charged under the Larceny Act with 8 counts of causing monies to be paid out in a fraud scheme perpetrated against the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, and had pleaded guilty on his first court appearance, was similarly sentenced to 1 year's probation. He has paid $620,000 as restitution. You understand? So the government collect back what that you know. To $835,000. You understand what I say? Auntie. You see? So you man them for understand so people work hard for their money. See, I'm going to some more detail on the situation still. So Elvis Sims, a former employee of the Ministry of Labour, is to be sentenced on February the 26th for his role in the matter. He pleaded guilty to 6 counts of receiving stolen property, 4 counts of obtaining money by a false pretense, 4 counts of uttering forged documents, and 1 count of conspiracy to defraud. Sims has already been sentenced to 6 months at hard labour, suspended for 1 year in respect of 1 charge of obtaining money by a false pretense, and as a date made restitution amounting to $242,000. Yeah? Minority. You see me? Yeah, man. And George Parnell, Dwayne Ton Williams, had to be a Williams in the mix. Renardo White and Rupert Rodriguez, all former employees of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, who were also arrested and charged in the same matter, will have their cases continue on February the 17th. I don't read them all this. One of the top thief poor people money. I could have want to know. You understand? Image is underrated. Big up yourself, Empress. Seeing DeAndre Small. Oh, go on, brother. You understand? I'm speaking about fraud and all, but just want to get rid of them cases because I try some case tonight, you know. You know what I mean? Former airport employee freed of US $89,000 fraud. So a former employee of the Jamaica Aviation Services has been acquitted. See, Devon Douglas, so I go on, of US $89,000 fraud-related charges. So the prosecution alleged that Shannon Morgan, among others who were employed to the Jamaica Aviation Services, diverted money to their frequent flyer accounts to purchase tickets in the names of some known and unknown persons. Scammer them there. Javon Beckles, we say TNT in the building. Man has respecting a family. You understand what I say? See? And thing. But on January 23rd this year, that last week, Zane, in the Kingston and St. Andrew court, Morgan was acquitted. The money came from a JetBlue travel bank account, which is used to store JetBlue customers' money that is derived from refunds or gifts for inconveniences during flight or travel experience. You understand? The long and short of the story is that Abel Danfoot represent him and then bust the case. You understand? So, I don't know where $89,000 did, but in free. You see? Auntie. So, enough for that, you know. Some sad news, peeps. See? It says, despair in Ganspen after 2-year-old twins perish in fire. Big up yourself, Kishan Powell. See? Image is underrated. Okay, Empress, I see a word, you know. You understand? I really and truly appreciate the support to teach my team of respirator therapists here at work is listening and love. Okay, so big up Green's team of respiratory therapists at work, listening to teach them. Always I make the message I reach them. Big up on yourself, and I really and truly appreciate the support. Our Father Greens, big up yourself, and we appreciate the recommendations and thing. Big up yourself. Make them subscribe. Big up on yourself. You understand? Because we're going to need some therapists over here from time to time. You know what I mean? Auntie. So watch me now, peeps. Charm and sorrow was etched on the faces of residents of Belgium, a community in Ganspen, St. Andrew, after learning that 2-year-old twins, Nahalia and Nelia Pinnock, he named them though, perished in a fire on Thursday night. That was last night. So the remains of the twins could have been seen on the bed on which they had been sleeping. Residents said they were alerted to the fire and tried to assist. But it was units from the Rollington Town and York Park fire stations that were able to battle the blaze and save other houses from burning to the ground. So the cause of the fire has not yet been ascertained by the fire department, and I don't know if anybody else was hurt other than the 2-year-old twins, I guess, Zane. And how come, well, I don't know, more questions than answers. So I'll see how this story develop, and I'll track it and see what can go on. But it's really and truly sad. 2-year-old twin perish on the bed that they were sleeping. Who else was in the house? What caused the fire? How come? I don't know. It's sad, yo. You them not live no life yet, family. That is what I asked and I wrote daily. I don't know because I have not been furnished with such information as yet. You understand? I was doing some research earlier to see if anybody else had published anything in relation or anything different from what I just read, but I have not ascertained that as yet. So, you know what thing go. Alright, Father Greens, you know a simple thing, you know, man. You know, we support you, and we heal you, and we, you know what I mean? You know what thing go, man. A mutual respect, man. You see me? And peeps, I have said to you before that being a teacher, I understand to a level the psyche and mentality of the youths in this country. Saying, Ramakan, when I did family, thing good. Saying, and I know that 9 out of 10 youths these days, the only solution they see in settling any form of dispute or conflict is violence. I have seen it day in, day out. You know what I mean? And thing. We've seen another situation now where another high school would have made the headline and for the wrong reasons. You never want to be a part of an institution that made the news because somebody associated or aligned to that institution is responsible for taking the life of another member of said institution. Dispute between Haile Selassie students ends in deadly stabbing. So the Haile Selassie High School has been plunged into despair after a dispute between 2 male students ended with one being stabbed to death outside the school compound on Thursday afternoon. See? The identity of the deceased, a third form student, has not yet been released. So preliminary reports are that the 2 teenagers became embroiled in an altercation after school was dismissed. The dispute escalated and the third former was stabbed. He was rushed to the Kingston Public Hospital where he succumbed to the injury. Larry Burke, what go on, family? See, so up to midday today, the police were still seeking the other boy involved in the dispute. So you see it now? Yeah, and this is not make me always try to rationalize, you know. See? I mean, all of us get upset from time to time. All of us get angry. It's human. It's innate. See? But then the reality is that, and some persons are too quick to get angry. That are the thing. Probably I am one of those persons sometimes. I kind of work on that still. I kind of mature and thing. You understand? They kind of up on the darker side of life one time. But we kind of mellow out, you know, and we kind of look past certain things and laugh and go on. You see me? I. So the stream I go on nice so far and the stream decided to crash, yo. Boy, I tell you, if I crash one time, it crashes shall come. Boy, I don't know. Zane, Delroy Gardner, blessings in the family. So you know, peeps, one teenager is dead, another teenager is on the run. Colossus music, manners are respecting the family. You see me? But Colossus music, we have some youth, you know, no matter how you apologize softly or you respond softly, or just violence in for them intention, you know. Because a man diss me and a man style me, you know, sir. I mean, not peeps. When the stream freezes, it means that it would have crashed and I am still here. It's just going to take me a few seconds to come back on screen. Like, that's something that I have no control over. I was planning to go back to streaming with Google Hangouts this evening to see if it is really and truly the software or the internet or somebody I mess with the stream. But then if I went to Google Hangouts and the stream crashed, I just hit that. I can't continue the stream. I have to set up a brand new stream and I think that not worth it. So I didn't really want to go that route there. So just be patient with me. Be patient with the situation. I know it's very challenging to watch a stream when it freeze up every 30 seconds and thing. But just bear out with me. Because we have some big things to talk about tonight. You understand what I say? So just go on. My youth, if you hold it. May I tell you? You understand what I say? Yes, you know, image is underrated. If you have to defend yourself, that's different. But there are many times when you don't really need to defend yourself. A man brush by you, a man accidentally bounce you, a man say something to you, like, it not really worth it still. You understand what I say? So if you are placed in danger and you feel that your person is being threatened, then fine, defend yourself. Because we can't defend ourselves anyway with it. Lucy King, man as in a family, big up yourself, you know. You know what I think go. Zane and thing. So, right now the image quality is so poor, like I can't barely see myself on my screen. I know on my camera. I'm going to change my camera and see if I want to go on there. So, you know, so I'm look around the side there. I'm go and beat them two camera here because I don't want to go on around here. So, now dance. Sound then now play right. But as me I say now, peeps, I think the youth them not have no form of conflict resolution in them head. The moment a man this a man head side for lick out and face to get punch out and them thing there. You understand what I mean? I say, and see it now, one youth dead, one youth up on ice, and one youth in flight. You understand what I mean? I say, 2 lives destroyed. Because the youth them can't resolve them conflict peacefully. Every man a bad man. No man not take no this. Every man have a point for proof. But them don't realize every man has have a... Me say this stream just crash again. But I don't know. But we not give up. Me say there ain't no giving in. And when the stream get rough, me say the tough gets going. My youth never give up. So you know, counselors from the ministry they run in for the institution. You understand and thing, visit the school today. Zine. So according to the principal, Lorenzo Ellis, Zine, so administrator at the school had no knowledge that the boys had a dispute before Thursday. He said that me say me never give up. I said there ain't no giving in. And when the struggles get tough, me say the tough gets going. My people, don't give up. So the long and short of the story is, peeps. One youth is going 6 feet deep, and one youth look for about 16 years. Youths them now listen. So as I say, one youth are gone 6 feet deep, and one youth are going to spend about 16 years on cold concrete. The youths them now listen, family. When you talk to them, I pick on them and use them enemy. You understand? And you try to show them the right way. Because them don't want nobody talk to them. The moment you address them see you as the enemy. And I look out for the youth, them, you know. As my colleague at work say, Zane, every man a bad man. So I do not know the circumstances that led up to the altercation or what the altercation was about or what it stemmed from. Zane, but right now that is inconsequential. You understand? Immaterial at this point in time. The situation is one boy is dead, one boy is on the run. Miss Janet Burt, how are you, Empress? Hope you're okay. You understand? Zane, so Jamaican students are going to school harm now. A long time you them do that, Empress. And then don't necessarily have to bring, because we don't know why him use to be youth. Him could have use a pencil. He could have use a pen. You understand? Him could have use a scissors. Could I use a compass or a scriber? We don't know what was the implement used to stop. Seeing them some of them are stash off them thing outside of the school. Cause some school they have metal detector and them things. Miss Lacrona Daily, how are you? Richie B gas station. What you say? You teach on the road if you not drink. Don't drink too much, brother. If you have to drink, if you have to drive, don't drink. If you have to drink, don't drive. You know what thing go. You have to arrive alive. But do things, brother. Don't order the thing. See, the thing just sad your piece, but I don't know. Youths them need to understand, say, yo, violence is not the only solution to the problem. You understand? But then they living in some areas where I just that them sit too. You understand? And gone are the days when we go to school and I fist with fist it out. When we go to school and it all we fight when we go to school. A load fist. You understand what I say? You might have to run for your one stone from time to time, but we not stop nobody. You understand what I say? And chop up nobody. You see me? And thing. A man violated to her, they just circle him girl the next day. Father forgive me, because you know what thing go. Yes, I. From one sad story to the next. Woman's throat slashed in front of her son in Portland. Woman's throat slashed in front of her son in Portland. A 51-year-old woman was reportedly killed in full view of her son at their home in Zion Hill, Portland on Tuesday night. So the deceased has been identified as 51-year-old Diana Raffington, otherwise called Yvette. I'm on them kill Auntie Yvette family of Zion Hill. ESP, the Wagwan family. So police report that sometime after 7 p.m., the woman and her son were on their veranda. You know, in Jamaica we say veranda. When two armed men approached them. See? It is further alleged that Ruffington's throat was slashed by one of the men, while the other man held a gun to her son's head. The perpetrators then fled the area. So Ruffington was later taken to hospital where she was pronounced dead. Her son, who had reportedly begged for his life, was unharmed. So the Portland police who are probing the incident have not yet established a motive for the killing, which is the first to be recorded in the parish for 2019, and Portland had the lowest murder figures for 2018. They recorded a total of 16 murders or 15 murders. One of them two numbers, they take it with a grain of salt, but enough far off. You understand? You can imagine now the son's state of mind having been made to watch the execution of his mother. 51-year-old Auntie Yvette, like. You understand? Big up yourself in a Chavez Edwards. You see me? I'm gonna know still. Peace made all heart, me like. Like, I don't know how the son are gonna live. But I don't know. The amount of therapy can help him again. Yeah, son. And then well, I don't know. Augustone again on edge. Another murder in the midst. Yeah? Citizens living in Augustone and surrounding communities in eastern St. Andrew are calling on the police to increase their presence in the area, following reports that criminals have carried out yet another deadly attack in the area. The latest incident took place on Wednesday when a 53-year-old man identified as Daniel Bryan, O.C. Brother, was chased and gunned down. His killing has brought to fore the number of persons killed in the Augustone area since the start of the year. So reports are that about 10:30 a.m., Brian was walking along a road in the community when gunmen carrying an M16 rifle attacked and shot him in the head. The attackers again left residents in the area on edge. Right now, me on edge. Oh boy. So the residents them said, we are calling on authorities to increase their presence in the area, as the killings have again left people on edge. We don't know who will be next, a woman said. See? And you know that people are share the same sentiments. Mr. Chelsea has had what go on, brother. But they are going all a reason. I saw the stream 35 minutes late still, but they are going all it. You see me? So the must say the situation needs to be brought under control. The criminals are getting out of hand, you think? Said the man who spoke on behalf of a group of individuals from the area. So sources from Augustone said that a recent killing is believed to be linked to a flare-up of gang. Flare-up of gang violence between members of the criminal outfit from Hermitage and another from Goldsmith Villa. Because Sunset Adams. So the Augustone community, after celebrating the hard work and success of completing the calendar year of 2016 without recording a single murder, saw the picture change significantly in 2017 and 2018. And a really bloody start to 2019 with 3 murders on one day, New Year's Day, the beginning of the year, the first day. The man them dashed 3 people up there. I could have what? But I don't know. Gang war, you know. Gang war. Probably a one man this or one man from a one area. Seeing and it lead to thousands of people losing them lives. I just exaggerate, see, but you get what I say. You see me? When will the nonsense stop? Boy, I don't know. Ah, boy. So, peeps, That one I feel like the single people over the street. All my single ladies, put their hands up now. Yo, offer tax benefits to married couples. Economist pitches. Let me can get some of them taxes, because I ain't married yet, you know. Offer tax benefits to married couples. So you get married, you pay less tax. Good initiative, you know. But then people could have married for a tax break in life, and then them life just break up like, I don't know. Boy, Father Greens, you're right in a family. Socialization is a the family breakdown in this country has broken down the country, brother. You understand? There's no family life anymore. There are very few parents. We have a lot of mothers and fathers and baby fathers and baby mothers, but we don't have parents anymore. We don't have a situation where the extended family is there, so you know uncle there, auntie there, if you slip and slide and your brother there, then bust your ass. Your grandmother conking your father and them sitting like. We don't have them things there again. Right now the youth them beat up them mother left, right and center, kick them down and them something there. I don't know, yeah, man. Teach, although it's different topic. Did you see the headline today in the Star? No, I know, I never really pre the Star since day still. See him? So I get married. You can't die, man. Go get married. Get a girl and go get married. Economist Peter John Gordon, has pitched tax relief as the most practical means of state incentive for marriage, but has indicated that it would come with drawbacks. Like, me is not an economist, and me couldn't see them drawbacks there for a longer time. So the University of the West Indies lecturer said that the shrinking of personal income tax net meant that thousands of people were already beneficiaries of from 2017. What happens if you fall below the threshold where you are not in an income bracket that you will be paying tax? Then you couldn't incentivize that way. It can be done, but another question though is, should it be done? I understand that the argument of a stable union, that there are benefits to that for child rearing, etc., etc. But I don't know that the consensus in the society is around something like that, Gordon said. But no, nothing try, nothing done like, you know. You understand? Because, not marriage, because many marriages end in disaster. You understand? In catastrophic proportional disasters from time to time. Because many people are getting married for the wrong reason. But I'm saying, if you have a naturally good couple, like, but I say something else, but me kind of lose it. See? Where love is what would have binded them together. Bind us together, Lord. Bind us together with... You know what them said? That cannot be. So you think crash again. You understand? This dream just crash again. Right now, me and Digicel is not a friend. Importing sperm. Me I read it and talk about it Sunday. You understand? Right now, Mono mind them all off on the sperm importation. I import some good internet when I can stream to my people, you know. Because right now I'm frustrated, like. You understand? So, want ejaculate better internet, like. See? But what I say now still, if you have a married couple, stable union, children, and them are progress, like, I know it would then be the worst idea in the world for kind of help them financially if possible. I don't know still. But that's something to look into. You understand? The article long so. I mean, I have a whole time to go through. But the brother say right now, married couple, like, you just do a thing for them. You understand? To help reduce the financial burden. You understand? I could have was sweet Janelle Turner. Miss Turner, is what happened to your Empress? I could have was sweet. I said there's a skin off 3 year face them like. You understand? I said they want to import sperms. Monkey business. You understand? You know much sperms in your yard there. So, Pete, you know that 50 Jamaicans are slated to be deported to the country on February the 6th. That are next week, one of them day there. You understand? Me and Priest, I'm probably... Oh, my principal now watching. I probably thief from one time. Then I school, then I try to get some footage still and see what I go. I mean, I can't do load up a thing like, you know I think go. You see me? Yeah, Chavez said what, man. Everything up, man. You see me? So, what go on now is that authorities are currently reviewing the violations committed by these incoming deported persons to see if they would have been wanted for any crimes committed in Jamaica before their departure from the island. They are also creating a situation where they are observing the files to see what kind of crimes or offenses were committed by these persons for them to be deported to Jamaica. So they will decide whether or not them need to monitor certain people more than others and them things. If it's not only talk and it's really and truly something that is actively going on, I think it's a good move. You understand? I think also though there should be more effort at reintegration, because we know, me know, you know that say a 7 letter in a Jamaica word like say a J started. Seeing some of them left when them a baby pan breast like, so them don't know nothing about yard. It is hard for those persons to be reintegrated in a society where them don't know nothing about. You understand? So many of these persons would have been sent home because they would have been involved in the criminal activities. It's the only thing that them know. So when them reach a yard, where you think I'll go on? See? Where you think I'll go on, auntie? So, I don't know. No, in a father Mike Lewis, he probably not short, you know. You understand what I say? And thing. Well, it could be short still. See? I pray the internet probably why I say that still. You understand? So, but you see, Dervan Gotchi, you're so correct, brother. But them say never too late for a shower rain answer. Better late than never. You understand what I say? And thing. See it? So, you know what thing go? Why am I know? Ah, boy. So, make we see. So, a tale of the elephant. Keita Scott. Sis, oh, go on, you good? My mind run by too long when the stream just started. I'm there, made it hurt me. I want some food for eat and them something. I want some jerk pork soup in the night, you know. You understand? But I don't know that I go cause. I don't know. You see it? Body soup in a real piece. I mean, nobody come talking about bun of fire upon the pork. You know, when I eat frog legs and crocodile tail, I not blue. I love my jerk pork soup too. You understand? So, peeps, I don't know the story with the elephant in the room. That's funny. See, in Calvin Carter, you understand? When you do with family, everything good. Auntie. Thing. You see me? So the elephant in the room now is the elephant in the room. Elephant man, O'Neil Bryan. That story have more twist and turn than Fern Gully like. You understand? I'm poetry and mantras are put together. You understand what I say? You see it? Thing. ESP, it's a more fire. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, this is one video you know to begin with. Like, Elephant Man is seen in that video being handed a weapon, an object resembling that of a gun by a female who my information suggests is his sister. Ah, boy. Yeah, peeps. So, I could just keep pushing the thing forward. See? So, you know, many persons quick and fast, police them for go and go look for man with gun. The police them say a gun, them have right to investigate it. It's easier to deal with the man because you know him, easier for him find. Ah, boy. So, you know, peeps. The video would have surfaced between Sunday night and Monday morning, but apparently the police would have had the video before that because they are reporting that they would have been trying to. Reports came out again that Elephant Man and the female seen in the video were persons of interest and they wanted he would have been doing really renovation work at his houses and thing and they made arrangements to meet with the police yesterday, Thursday. My understanding is that that meeting probably did not go on. A second video showing a different man receiving the weapon from the said female in the same house with the same background music emerged. So apparently somebody doctored a video. Which video is the right video? I have my, well, it's not a theory. I know which video is the right video. I know which video was the edited video. Because when I open that in my editor, it's alright. But R is our next man. Zane, who the gun belong to? Is the licensed firearm. Zane, why was a female with a gun who look all junk like? You understand me? I say, so there are questions to be answered. So Christopher Townsend I say, but as the great Robert Nesta Marley did say one time, you can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. You understand me? I say, so let me see how that go. Zane and boy, I don't know still. It's a thing with the entertainer them because they come like the man them. I don't know. Zane, now the police them want to talk to the elephant, you know what I mean? Calvin said the two video them genuine. Boy, I don't think so, brother. You understand what I say? I don't think so. Based on looking at the videos them side by side, Zane looking at the videos them in detail, there are discrepancies which would suggest to me that some doctoring did go on somewhere in a Calvin. But you could be right, I could be wrong. You know what I think go? How can I speak on this? I need to bless the channel before I start. Oh, our Father, who art in Zion. Hello. Boy, I don't know, brother. Come like a channel and baptize. You understand? See? Because Satan trying, you know. Peace. I'm going to have to call it a night still. But I could quick and fast run through things. Them. So earlier now, Zane, the police I said they want to talk to him. I said they contact Mr. Champagne in the police I come on to organize a 2 p.m. Thursday, January the 31st meeting with investigators. I do not know whether or not that meeting was held. Me not see nothing, me not hear nothing. You understand me I say? So me don't know what go on with the elephant, man. Fizzle. You understand me I say? Boy, did you sell more than a ramp in a Kingston for you? You understand? Did you sell low? You understand me I say? But boy, I don't know. So speaking about entertainment fraternity, you know, we're seeing where dancehall artist Andre Whittaker, better known as Squash, the six boss, whatever that means, would have been released yesterday, January the 31st, because that was the day that the state of public emergency in St. James would have expired. Because the People's National Party decided, say, them nah support it no more. Yeah, so I say, and things. So, all the persons, because the powers under which they were being held would have expired yesterday, the 31st. So, include some of the persons who were released was Squash, entertainer. You know, see me trending there. You know, see me trending there. You know what I mean? And thing. So, Squash I say you know. And make we deal with the elephant in the room again. See? Squash would have been detained. Oh, sir. I am stressed. I am stressed. Every night me come for stream. I am stressed. You understand? When I come in front of the camera. Yo, Yo. Yo. Ah, boy. So Squash was detained from August the 8th and released on January the 31st. That's a long time, peeps. You understand? And that is part of the SOE where there are concerns. See? But I can tell. You understand? But we just go and fight it. You see me? See? So, that rough still, peeps. But remember, you know, the rationale under the detention, under the state of emergency, and Squash was never charged. So that again is something that really and truly probably have legal connotations as well, you know, because a loss of income on them, something there. You understand me? As a teacher, you need to invite the Giselle to watch a stream. Boy, I don't know. I really don't know. You understand? But we never give up. I said there ain't no giving in. Watch out now, peeps. Squash I said him innocent. Him no involved in nothing. Him clean like Jesus police record like. You understand? And thing and he's at a loss as to why he would have been detained for such a long time. But the rationale given by the police for some person's detention without being charged is that they were ringleaders. When I say Squash was that, I'm just tell you what people I'm just say. And when you take them away from certain areas, it means then that there is nobody organizing or giving orders and such. Zane, so I don't know that Squash was one of those persons or whether or not he was involved in anything. But I tell you how the thing did I rationalize what did I rationalize the thing. Never give up. Zane, and thing you know, and many of the mobile artists documented that G City is believed to be a gang operating out of St. James. And when you align yourself to certain things and say certain things in your music, people have a listen. You understand what I say? So he was detained. Him say him innocent. You understand? Him don't know nothing want to go on and him a whole out and him a go. So as I'm saying, it's unfortunate that the artist was held for so long without being charged and thing. You understand? But it is what it is. As me normally say, if you don't go follow rules, folk can really mess by you still. You understand what I say? And in reality, me have my own theories and my own assumption as it relates to Squash and his situation, but and everything good for it, good for talk. You understand what I say? And thing. Zane? So, I did say this before, I say this again, when the mother did come out on a ball and thing. Zane, I say, the DJ, if the DJ have anything we need for set right or anything we need for fix, he mean for fix it. If the DJ knows him innocent, then the DJ would have had a most unfortunate experience. But in everything there's a lesson. And if he want to seek recourse or redress in legal channels, then probably he have all rights to do that. You understand what I say? But I want the DJ to understand, say, here what go on. If you know within yourself, brother, and I now said Squash involved in nothing, I said to the DJ now, if you know in your head, say you're aligned with the wrong people, them, or you are involved in things that are not legal, Zane, then brother, you need for looking at yourself and you need for fix that something here. Zane? And thing, you teach opinion and this entertainer thing here. First, the government not bringing in any investment. What do you mean the government not bringing the investment, brother? I not understand that. You see, government them bringing in the Chinese them to come do things and things. So I not understand that, brother. Second, only entertainment and tourism industry in the country. Well, I'm sure agricultural industry is still up and running. You understand what I said? There are other industries. You understand? The manufacturing industry is up and running. The Grace are one of the biggest companies in the Caribbean. I don't know if that statement is a fair statement still in the day, Andres, man. You understand what I say? Yes, you have some points there we can't neglect. Zane, there are some points there, but to say that the entertainers and tourism are the only things industry in the country, I don't agree with that still. As a teacher and somebody who do industry and know I mean, the thing no ideal. The DeAndre I know is that DeAndre probably, you can correct me if I'm wrong, you know, brother. Yes, DeAndre probably has suggest say, yo, because the artists them are bringing investment in the country, as him say, then if an artist involved in something untoward, then what for to ignore it. I don't know. I saw it come across to me. You can correct me if I'm wrong, yes, again, family. You understand what I say? And thing. You see it? So, fear is fear. Entertainment and tourism are not the only two sectors in the country. You understand what I say? We have a thriving manufacturing sector. You see me? It's not ideal. You understand what I say? And thing, but it is there. But as me I say, just my opinion upon the thing that we can agree if we disagree. I kind of disagree with you upon that one, your family. You see me? And thing. If you know you have anything we need to fix, you need to fix it, family. You understand what I say? Seeing and thing. And them have a look at thing when them say if you take sleep mark, that take the experience and take the lessons from it and move forward, brother. Seeing if you know say you're innocent of all these accusations, or if you know as a man say you have anything you need to fix and thing, seeing, then you need to do that. If you know say you have some people who you need to drop them company and cut them off, because sometimes people them run the artists them to, you do that something there, brother. If you know you align yourself or affiliate yourself with the ranks that people them, man say I do music, say if a music you do family, a music you do. You understand what I say? So fix your thing. It's unfortunate so you have to, have the experience there. If you're really and truly not involved in nothing, you understand. But my hope say the experience was of such where you can use it for make a change, whether musically or personally, family. You understand what I say? I just say a thing there. Zane? Peeps, these are emboldened and enlightened and strengthened because of social media. And many persons oftentimes get carried away by the social media hype. Many persons get ensnared and entrapped because of social media. We're seeing where Emily Shields, is being sued by Von Bignall over a tweet. One single tweet. I soon tell about 3 Facebook posts where our cost money $16 million. We ought to be careful of how we use social media. We ought to be careful of the things that we say about people without being able to quantify and qualify. Attorney at law and radio talk show host Emily Shields is being sued by Von Bignall of the St. Andrew-based law firm Bignall Law for comments published on her. Sorry about that, guys. Shields is alleged to have defamed Bignall in a tweet posted via her Twitter handle during the X Factor in early December. In court documents obtained, Bignall says the tweet suggested that he practices law in an unethical manner, exaggerates personal injury claims, and is an untrustworthy person. He claimed that the tweet was calculated to disparage him as an attorney and intended to lower him in the estimation in the minds of right-thinking members of society generally, and to expose him to public ridicule. Bignall, who is being represented by Nealex, has asked the court to be awarded for damages, aggravated or exemplary damages and costs. I mean, I am not immune. We try to be as careful as possible, Zane. I told you once that there is a story that I will share with you, but I will share with you at an opportune time. And thing, we can't share it yet and thing. But there's something where we need to talk about one of them times. You see what I'm saying? So, Emily Crow. So the people that might be a lot, but we there go and row the boat. Just roll like a boat. You understand what I say? And thing, and give thanks to you. So big up yourself, bro. So we don't know what will happen with that case, but with a case that would have been resolved already. Women's right activists ordered to pay $16 million in pastor defamation case. The co the, the co-founder of advocacy group Tambourine Army will have to fork out $16 million to settle a defamation suit brought against her by former Moravian minister Dr. Canute Thompson. So Latoya Nugent, that's the name of the activist who would have been made to pay. He rough tonight for sure, James. Made a hat, my brother. Zane, she have to pay Thompson's legal costs. So the court had entered a default judgment against, and listen to this now, peeps, the court, so you know, a civil suit was filed against this empress, and she not respond to or filed a counterclaim. So it was a default judgment, and the default judgment, $16 million. See? And thing. So the court had entered a default judgment against Nugent after she failed to respond to or file a defense. Nugent, who is described as a gender activist, was arrested and charged in March of 2017 under the Cybercrimes Act. The St. Andrew resident was charged with 3 counts of using a computer for malicious communication under Section 9, subsection 1 of the Act. It was alleged that Nugent published information on social media suggesting that certain individuals were sexual predators. So according to the DPP, after reviewing the material and all 3 counts, there was not enough to make a viable prosecution, Llewellyn said. The charges were not viable because each count could not satisfy all the ingredients under the relevant section. So the DPP had encouraged the 3 complainants, including Thompson, to file or to seek civil remedies. Zane, she was arrested and charged after formal complaints were made to the police by some of the individuals. Nugent, she then fell sick while in lockup at the Duane Park police station and had to be taken for treatment. She was among a group of women who descended on the Nazareth Moravian Church in Manchester in January of 2017 to protest child sexual abuse after Moravian minister Rupert Clark was charged with having sex with a minor. Apart from Clark, who was last November sentenced to 8 years in prison after pleading guilty to 2 counts of having sexual intercourse with a person under the age of 16 years old. Then President of the Moravian Church, Paul Garden, was also charged with carnal abuse. So the Tambourine Army described itself as a radical social justice movement committed to uprooting the scourge of sexual violence and safeguarding the rights of women and girls. $16 million. Tommy Lee Sparta. So Tommy Lee's lawyer gives March 31st ultimatum to the Attorney General. So Attorney at Law Ernest Smith is giving the Attorney General's Department until March 31st to respond to a letter stating the intention of his client, dancehall artist Tommy Lee Sparta, to file a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against the state for a loss of earnings. I am now awaiting a response from the Office of the Director of State Proceedings, to ascertain whether they will settle or if they will fight. I am giving them until the end of March to say anything, failing which I will file an action in the Supreme Court. Ernest Smith. Boy, I don't know anointed and blessed. I don't know. My head hurt me though. My head really hurt me. So Ernest Smith, I know, is a former politician, Labour right, MP like Zane. He's a long-time lawyer of Tommy Lee and revealed that he, along with the Entertainers management team, have compiled Peace, me have premium any stream. This not gonna record. Like, I know it's annoying to you. It's annoying to me, so I can imagine how annoying it is to you. I know I've lost a number of the viewers because of that, but that's how it go. big up on yourself, peeps. If the stream crash again, I'm probably not come back online. You see? I'm gonna talk some more about the Tamale situation in Sunday stream if the internet permits. Peeps, you know the situation where the channel would have been demonetized. You know I think go. For the persons who normally contribute to the channel, really and truly appreciate that. For the persons who have been wanting to do so, all the opportunities are there. Patreon, PayPal, MyCash App, and I've also launched my merchandise store. Where we have some t-shirt and some leggings for the ladies and some. Yeah, peace. We are trying to keep the thing up and running, you understand? Because it's kind of hard to sit down and edit for 4 or 5 hours sometime and earn from them videos there. So we kind of seek a way to try to keep the thing afloat until the thing sort out. You know what I mean? So for the persons who want to contribute, the links are in the description down below. So whether it's Patreon, PayPal, MyCash App, or the merch store, you don't know anything. And if none of them don't work for you, you can always link me up. The number for the WhatsApp is in the description down below. It is 876-321-6524-6425. You understand what I say? And thing, teach. Could I need a discount on them? We can talk about that, man. You understand what I say? So shot me a one WhatsApp on them thing there. So peace, big up on yourself. You understand? Really and truly appreciate the persons who remain patient because we started late and then the stream started crashing. And for the persons who are still in the hearing my voice and seeing my face, really and truly appreciate that from my aunt like that. You understand what I say? Manners and respect every time. So yeah, I'll go at this one more time. I had so much hope and vision for the channel for 2019, but that's been a rough start to the year. But I guess wanna kill make you stronger. You understand what I say? So we kinda take we lick them now, we kinda take we beating them now, and we kinda I work on some things on them something. But we still give thanks. You understand? We still have a channel, we still have a family, we still have a community. So we give thanks to that. For the people that I appreciate the support. For the people that appreciate the work and willing to pledge them support, we appreciate that. You understand what I say? So if you're having difficulties with anything, just reach out to me. The number is in the description down below. All the avenues that you can contact me is in the description down below. Peace. Big up on yourself. Have a wonderful weekend. If you have to drink, don't drive. If you have to drive, don't drink. When you go on the road, load the headphone them, load the Bluetooth headpiece them. Keep your phone in your pocket and in your bag. Use them only when you need them. If you have to take public transport, try to travel in a group. If you cannot travel in a group, pay attention. Take the license plate. Send it go get somebody. Tell people you're there. Tell people where you go. Describe the driver. Then always follow your instincts. If it feels wrong, it is inherently wrong. Trust. No. Yes, Ellie. I know you use PayPal, man. I say the thing. Man has a respect for that in the Empress. We appreciate that. You understand what I say? Yo, be a big up some people before the thing crash again. Ellie London, Sanja G, Kanaika Chisholm, Shan W, Juna Lewis, the Royal General, Mel Sobless, Raymond Douglas, DeAndre Small, DeAndre, big up yourself and brother. Delroy Stewart, Zane Sophia Kobe, Shan W, Dervan Guthrie, Starbright, Steve Smith, Zane Anointed and Blessed. Follow me. Who else in the building? Craig Creations. See? Who else about? Most of the people them gone, Omari Bingham. Big up yourself in the father Bingham. Manners are respecting. And we are say Mel Sobless, James Bond, Ken Prosper, Ingrid Theater, Starbright, Starlight. You understand? Bright with a day or night. Dante Dan, Miss Janet Bird. Peace. Big up on yourself. You know what thing go. ESP. See, a lot of the people that want to go out the thing and wall out. Manners are respecting because we couldn't go a long time. KB sexy so big up yourself in the Empress. Pick all a son, big up yourself in a Jaddy. Manners are respecting a brother. Tasha Smith. See, but me so make a check and find out the contribution from PayPal just now. Big up on yourself, peeps. Manners are respect. Peeps, walk good. Step with Ja. Zane, soul music lover, Mike Lewis. Zane, big up on yourself in a Omar Bingham. You know what thing go. Some crazy things are coming in the store soon. Zane, we are trying to get some design to put in a thing, put on the shirt them instead of just a logo and thing. You understand? Father Greens and big up Greens and the team, You understand? Them therapists, they big up on themselves, We appreciate the support. A lot of the people that are there for the first time. Good night. Tonight, manners and respect, we appreciate the support. Peeps, walk good. Step with Ja. Sunday, 5:30. Make it a date and don't be late. Don't look for it. Get book for it. I'm out.